Finals 20 pit party, the biggest pit party of all. We're over here at the main stage. We're going to be checking in with the greatest stars of Monster Jam. We're going to see how they are getting ready for their competitions. We're going to be interviewing our champions throughout the weekend. And first up, we're going to send him out here, our Arena Series champion, Randy Brown in Gravedigger. The first interview of the weekend, Randy Brown and Gravedigger. We got to start off first. What a long season you had. You got your crew guy, Anthony Maynard, here to help out. But talk to these fans about how can you describe all that you accomplished this season, all the wins you had. You had the most overall event championship wins of anybody with 28. Can you describe to these fans what this season meant and all those accomplishments?
Oh, it was definitely a marathon season. There's no doubt about it. And, you know, Anthony right here, Howie, Josh, all of them put in so much work to keep those trucks running for that many events. It was incredible, you know, and fans never let us down at all. They always showed up. They were always happy. And these guys right here know what we have to give them each and every weekend. So, you know, hats off to these guys. They work so hard. My job's so easy, just to get in the truck, strap up, put that loud pedal down, and, you know, put on a great show. And fortunately for me, we did it enough times to get us an overall championship.
Now, you say it's so easy, but you've been competing since 2000 for so long. Where does this championship rank in all your years of competing?
Oh, wow. The longer my career gets, every championship seems to mean a little bit more because I don't know if there's ever going to be another one, you know. So, you know, it's great, you know, especially when you're competing against a great group of trucks like we had. You know, there's so many people that could win at any given time, and you know, we were just fortunate enough to have enough in the tank to pull out enough wins to get the championship. And, you know, wouldn't have it any other way. You know, I love every championship we get, and, you know, I'm looking forward to the next one already.
Now, last night at the awards ceremony, the Monster Jam World Finals 20 awards ceremony, we saw you nominated for what looked like a cartwheel in Hampton, Virginia. I also heard from a coworker that you could probably do that again, but is that something that stood out this season? Is there anything else, maybe a couple of moments that stood out to you over this long season for you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, that was something we kept looking at the track to see if we could do it, you know, and it worked out the first time, so we think we did it 3 or 4 more times after that, you know, and it was just something cool, something different that they hadn't seen in the arenas yet, so we decided to try it over and over again. Man, it was a blast. You know, probably what I enjoyed most about the events and everything like that was watching all these other drivers, you know, excel. You know, there's no doubt about it. Lindsey Reed, you know, Kaylin Mingus. I watched them both start from the beginning, and now they've become such great drivers. They're actually here, you know, running the showdown. So, you know, it was so much fun just being a part of that and seeing everybody develop.
Now, seeing everybody develop, first season here with your crew chief, Anthony Maynard, how much help did he give you throughout the season? How important are those crew chiefs? They're the unsung heroes.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he deserves all the credit. There's no doubt. You know, every time I come back in, he was the first one on the radio saying, "Is there anything wrong with the truck? Do you need me to do anything at all?" And, you know, and he was always there to fix whatever needed to be fixed, no matter what it took. And, you know, believe it or not, we went the whole season and never missed one thing all year until the last show of the year. We missed donuts, and he was heartbroken over that. You know, he took so much pride into keeping that truck out there for the fans. And, you know, like I said, all the credit goes to these guys that work on these trucks the way they do. It's incredible to see how much effort they put into that when we can go out there and tear it up so quickly.
Crew Chief Anthony Maynard, we want to check in with you now. Now, as he says that, is that true? Didn't miss any events?
Yeah, absolutely. That was absolutely true. We only missed one event, and that was the donuts last weekend. And yeah, I was not happy with it, but, you know, we had a good streak going, and we're happy with what we had.
That communication has to be so important for you. What are some of the things that you ask him before a show to get ready for a weekend, or hey, this might need to be fixed for next weekend? Just some of the things you guys might talk about that these fans, they just don't get to see and hear from you guys.
I pretty much ask him like how the truck is feeling, if he hears anything or if he feels anything different, like something's rattling or shaking or something, anything like that. And if he tells me, I'll just go right in and try to fix it, see if I can get it done, and get him right back out as quick as I can.
What was some of the most things that Randy Brown and Gravedigger might have broke in a weekend that you fix for the next week? Common fixes here, as they both laugh.
The thing probably was few housings he pulled out a few times, which took a long time actually to put back in. But I probably would have to say him breaking the 4 links out.
Breaking the 4 links out last year, Crash Madness. But I know that's not this year. But let's talk about you're both wearing the Gravedigger shirt. What does it mean to you to be a part of the Gravedigger legacy? Now, Dennis Anderson, the entire Anderson family's here. So what does that mean to you to be part of that Gravedigger legacy, Randy?
It's such an honor, really to grow up where I did, right there in North Carolina, not far from the Gravedigger team. And my dad was always into truck and tractor pulling growing up as a kid. And, back then, monster trucks kind of went hand in hand with that. And they were a sideshow. They were out there, just putting on a car crushing exhibition during intermission, things like that. And I got to meet Dennis, at an early age and watch Ryan and Adam grow up, around the sport. And when I got the chance to become a Gravedigger team member, it was something that I cherished. There's no doubt about it. It was always something there in the back of my head that I wanted to do and to be a part of it now. And for so many years, I've been with the team now for 16 years, and it's just such an honor. It really is. I mean, you wouldn't believe what a family we are over there at the Gravedigger team. Everybody supports everybody. And we want each and every one of us to win every single weekend. We want a great show to be put on. There's no doubt. And Dennis is still so much a part of that. He wants to see that happen every time he go out there. For a name that he built. He branded that name and he built it, and he doesn't want to see it go down at all. So, to be able to take on that legacy and help with the team, it's not just me, it's everybody else that's involved. And, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Now, one last question as we get ready for tonight. You've been here before. You won racing in Orlando in 2003. You won freestyle in 03 and 08. You've been here. Talk about the competitions. You're going into tonight. Do you have an advantage since you've won here a few times before?
Oh, there's no, not at all. There's no advantage here. I said that, yesterday in the press conference. It's so unpredictable. It really is. Monster Jam World Finals is, you never know what's going to happen. I'm the biggest fan out here probably. I want to see what everybody else is going to do. So to come here to the Monster Jam World Finals, first time here in Orlando, we definitely want to do something special. We want to make an impression on the fans. So probably that Crash Madness award I got last year is not going to hold a candle to what's going to happen tomorrow night.
You laid it down. I can't say any better than that. If you're at the main stage or in the pit party, make some noise for your Arena Series champion, Randy Brown in Gravedigger.